What is going on, guys? My name is Sam. Welcome to this podcast. I am joined today with Dardan
Hi.
and also RuneShark, James.
Hello, how you doing?
And yes, this is going to be an awesome podcast. This is going to be a year review of all the updates that have come to the game. So for this type of video, you probably just want to have you probably want to play Scape and just listen to this in the background because it's going to be quite a long video. And we're going to be covering all of the main updates in the game. We're just going to be talking about it casually and just going from there.
Before we start, I've got to say it. I honestly now work at the company who makes these updates. I am friends and/or colleagues with the people who make these updates, so I am biased. Just so you know.
So there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not, so I'm gonna give my fully real opinion.
And me too. So yeah, we can go hardcore on this, but James got to be a little bit biased. Okay, let's start with January then. RuneScape's 13th birthday. So what? 2001. 4th of January 2001 is when RuneScape came out. So it's come a long way really for an MMO to been 13 years for it. Nearly 14 because obviously this is the end of the year for us now. 14 years. How did you guys start playing?
How did I start playing?
Yeah, who got you into it?
Ooh, it was like my first year of secondary school. I must have been 11 years old. God, that was 12 years ago now. That was a long time ago. It was classic when I started playing. I remember trying to mine at the Falador, the mine under Falador, the Dwarven mine, and getting killed by a scorpion. Yeah,
yeah.
it was just like everyone at school played it, and I played it as well.
Yeah, same here. It was year 7. Oh, it was actually my next door neighbour that got me into it. It was my mate. I just moved in. He happened to live next door to me, and he just showed me it on his laptop, and I was like, I like this game. So start playing through that.
What about you, Dardan?
Yeah, same. When I was 13, everybody at school played it, so why not?
That's when
I started first playing, I was killing cows, and it got really boring. This game is pretty bad. But I got so bored after 2 weeks, I started playing again, and pretty much since then I've never quit.
Wow.
So 2005 I started.
2005, James. What year for you? Did you start?
Well, 12 years ago, it's 2002 era.
Wow.
I can't remember. I played when it first came out, and then
and you're still so bad at this game.
And then I stopped playing because my first account has bunny ears on it. So.
Oh my god, yeah.
Whatever that was, because I started playing, but for 2 weeks, and then stopped for a couple of years, and that's when I came back to it properly. When RS2 had come out, and my brother picked it up again. I think a similar thing. He's younger than me, and he got to secondary school, and everyone was playing it still. And I kind of saw him playing it and was like, I remember this. Hang on, and I found my old account out and started playing again.
Wow. Yeah, I started playing. Well, I started in 2007, so compared to you guys,
oh wow,
it's quite
old
late.
School.
Yeah, old school. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, my first.
So you started yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Just made an account. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, my first event. Well, first event when I was playing was a Halloween event, but I didn't actually participate in it. But my first full event was the Christmas event where you get the snow globe. Where you shake it and the snow comes down and you can throw snowballs. So
this is off topic, but what did you do when you first started playing? Because everyone has a route that they take. What did you do? What skills did you train? Did you just?
I was a skiller. I hated combat.
Yeah, me too.
I hated combat. Yeah, for some reason. Well, I just didn't like combat. I just like skilling. I like woodcutting for some reason. Mining as well. I'm the total opposite now. I love PvM.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I started skill right now, PvM only.
I took a really different route. So I started mining just because my friends at school you need to mine. So I used to mine iron and bank it. But then I spent most of my time merching, and spent a lot of my time in World 1 Varrock, and then also because I had membership. Because I was so young then, it was your parents had to buy you membership. I remember begging my mum, please, please make me a member. And then I used to merch the God armor, so Saradomin and Guthix and Zamorak armor, between Fally World 2 and Varrock World 1. I just used to merch between those two places because the prices were slightly different.
Wow.
Yeah, I spent all of my time merching pretty much for a straight year. But
yeah, merching back then was well, I didn't ever do it back then, but I knew it was quite good.
And I remember
World 1 or whatever it was.
I remember coming into a lesson at school, design technology, and the night before I'd bought a party hat, a green party hat.
Oh my god.
And Simon was also trying to buy one.
Wait,
of
sorry,
my friends.
who's Simon? Is this your friend?
Yeah, so Simon's the other RuneShark.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Most of them, it's just, let's call him our friend, okay? He was also trying to buy one, but couldn't quite afford one. He was like 500k off, but I'd sold my whole bank to buy my one, my green party hat, because we both thought the green was one of the nicest ones. And it was at a point where like inflation just went mental. And the green, I bought that green for, it must have been like 4.5 mil or something, and within like a month it was worth like 40.
Oh my god.
It was crazy.
And back then, yeah, that was freaking loads. So.
Yeah, I remember a dragon chain. I remember a dragon square shield used to be worth over like 9.5 mil or whatever it was. Now a dragon med those days would trade for like 2.5. It was crazy.
Yeah,
days.
I bought a dragon chain with 10 mil each, and it was like.
Or like granite
oh
moor, like 2.5 mil for a granite moor, things like that.
Oh yeah, granite
this was
moor.
just after the launch of Slayer.
And now
Because
they're
I remember when
30K.
Slayer came out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I just remember like one of the main things I did for like money wise when I started playing, or this was like maybe a couple years into it, was I mined Runite because my friend in real life, he had like 85 mining. I was like, how the hell did you get that? And that's when you had to train on iron and granite. It was horrible, but I finally got 85 mining. That was awesome. So I was mining Runite for money. And then I remember the Dragon Imps. He started doing them, and I was like, you know, you're saying it was really good money, so I started doing Dragon Imps too. And it was like, on Mos Lahamas, you'd run around, you'd catch all the Implings, and then Dragon Imps would spawn. And they used to be about 2 mil each, and you'd get like, you could easily get like maybe 3 an hour. You know, it was random, but you know, it was really good money. I was like, wow. But obviously now it's like, I don't do that. But it's just it's nice to look back at that and sort of just remember it.
This is still very off topic. I don't know how long you want to be off topic for, but I still remember like progressing through different parts of the game, because in around 2006, when like I mentioned before, my brother had like really got into it then. Me and him used to PK, and we PK at Varrock Wilderness, which was like, it was like a lot the Edgeville, but the multi version.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a really, really active PKing area back then, and it's a shame that still not around today, but it was a really, really cool area. And we both had 60 attack, 90 strength, and then I had like 82 mage, he had 85. We'd step in, like we'd have a target. I used to like, this is the point where like we both had a computer, and we'd like set it up in the same room because we're just stupid and didn't know things like Skype exist back then. And we like we'd step in and be like, attack him! Like I'd blitz, he'd teleblock, and then we'd like throw one spec of. It's funny times.
Oh yeah, I was super scared of the wilderness back then. I think like now it's kind of lost that just because, well, RuneScape 3 there isn't such a thing as PKing anymore. But
well, go to Chaos Elemental. I got K the other day, damn it.
Wow. You died? What the hell? Dardan never
Well,
died.
yeah, it was 2 versus 1. It was not fair.
Wow.
The other one was using range, the other one was using mage. So yeah, I was maging with it's called Noxious though. So I was scared, like if they drop my prayer, I'm gonna lose my Noxious staff.
Alright.
But there are still PKers, to be honest, not gonna lie, like
Oh yeah.
especially around Warband's time as well. And then the guy PM me, don't go there anymore because the Warband clan is hunting you down. So okay, yeah, rip. Not gonna go back there anymore for a while.
Yeah. Okay, right, let's move on because we spent 8 minutes on the very, very first line. I'm going to put this in the description as well. Even though you can see it on the screen, I'm going to have like thumbnails for each month for you to see what we're going to talk about, but it's in the description if you want to see some more about it, you know, like the whole list. But right, player-owned port. So this was what had the reef. What's it called? Reef Walker Cape and the ring. I forgot what the ring's called, but I didn't actually.
Well, it's the first expansion to the player-owned ports. Came out pretty much identical time a year earlier, and we're having another update to it January coming 2015 as well, which is really awesome.
Even though
which
ports on
spoilers.
So we've already all been spoiled already or
Oh
teased.
God.
So
yeah, because James, you like ports, don't you? That's something.
I love ports. I think it's a great addition to the game.
Yeah, I've been doing it lately a lot as well to like gear up, get ready for the next patch. Like I've got all my crew to level 10. I've got the best crew ever, like all level 10.
Wow, yeah, I'm okay. I'm getting there, but I need to actually work on it again. It's one of them things you've got to do it every day to keep doing it, or like if you haven't done it in ages, you just won't start.
Yeah,
it's kind of like farming. You have to get a routine.
Yeah,
going.
like oh my god, I have to get into farm because I need 120 farming, but
yeah,
I'm too lazy to start.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So next one's Community Chronicle. I don't actually know when this actually came out, but I wanted to include it because I don't think they actually do it anymore. But I thought it was really cool. Every time I saw the Community Chronicle, I've been on it a couple of times, and it's like. I do think it is really cool because it does help channels grow. Because it could be like, you know, Dardan does, you know, solos Calfight King, and it's like they list it and people watch it, and they they might have never heard of Dardan before, and they subscribe to him. And it's not just YouTube.
Nobody heard of me
Twitch.
before? What?
Sorry, I had to say that. But Twitter, I don't know. I just think it's a really cool way for Jagex to like get the community involved. But it's a bit of a shame that they've stopped it now.
I think at some point it wasn't enough diversity. It was the same people over and over, and I think that's bad. But
Yeah, it's also the problem is the homepage. Like a lot of people don't see the homepage.
oh my god, a lot of people don't look at the homepage anymore. I don't get it. I always go to the homepage.
Well, everyone just wants to jump into the client, jump into the game wherever they can, and you bypass the homepage.
I'm always at the forums as well, so that's why I probably always see the homepage. I always go on the RuneScape forums.
Yeah, forums, high scores, all that sort of stuff.
Well, high scores not so much anymore, but yeah.
But yeah, would you want the Community Chronicle to return, like, if you could decide?
I think they need to do that in a video, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that'd be quite good.
RuneScape community video, like they used to have that. What's it called? They used to do this with Vodka B.
Yeah, I remember
that.
This was a long
what's it called?
time
Rune.
ago.
It's called Rune something. I forgot the last part. Rune Talk. No,
I don't know, something like that. But.
Rune. Oh, it's gonna be really annoying now. It's gonna bug.
But yeah,
me.
I think they need to do that in video, a community video showcasing like each clip a little bit. Fan art. I think that's really good, to be honest. They need to return that. With a good host. Maybe James can host.
Yeah, new one.
Why am I always the host?
Because you're so cute.
Thanks, Dardan.
Okay. Power to the players. This is 13th of January. It's quite a big update. Wasn't this their number one update for the year on that video they recently put out?
Oh yeah,
Power
the best update.
So,
yeah.
If for some reason you don't know what it is, it's where the players get to decide what goes into the game and things like that. So it's like a poll
It's called
system.
player power.
Player power. It's great. I don't know. I like it. What do you guys think?
I think at the beginning was quite good. Like it did decide a lot of good stuff, but towards the end of the year, like especially the last half year,
they
it got really bad. Like polls.
Well,
like, do you want a character called name lol or this?
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying that
they become redundant. Like I didn't like them anymore.
Well, I think Mod Pips did address this. That player power was new, and there was a lot of guaranteed content very early on in very quick succession. Yeah. And when you do that kind of thing, it means that it takes time for that to come through and to see that in game. And so if you keep putting those kind of polls out there every week, you can't keep up with that and can't keep on top of it. So, I think there had to be more filler stuff towards the end of the year, but I definitely think player power was a huge success over the year. And if you actually think about it, you get to make actual decisions about game updates, and there's some pretty big ones in there.
Yeah,
so.
Most of them were good. Like Dardan said, though, towards the end of the year, they didn't really even do any.
It was mostly give you feedback, like, hey, how did you find this update? Which I think is good as well. Like, then Jagex actually knows, like, okay, this kind of update people like and don't like. That's really good.
Well, I think you will see a similar thing, but I think it makes sense. It just needs to be more spread out. Whereas a lot of the things you voted on early on, which you probably enjoyed voting on, just need to be spread out a bit more throughout the year.
Well, yeah, hopefully in 2015 they just start fresh again and just like they do space that out and just.
Well, won't they have Rune Labs now, or is Power Player?
Rune Labs.
So it's all tied together.
Yeah, I guess they could like if there is someone put something really good in the Rune Labs, it could go to the poll.
Yeah, there's gonna be yeah.
I don't know, but.
I know this is where I know all the answers, but don't know if I'm allowed to say. So I'm just gonna.
I think we're quite close. Like a player suggests an ID, then there's gonna be a power play vote, and then it's gonna be like, hey, which ID is better? Then they're gonna start working.
I'm excited for Rune Labs though, because there is like I always check Reddit, and there's always like great.
Great IDs. Well, it's mostly Ninja, but still.
Yeah. Oh, Ninja Team though. I love them guys. Like I love the Ninja Team. I always go to that. Like.
Oh, that's funny because the next one. Slayer helmet, Slayer update. That was done by the Ninja Team.
Yeah, so this added like tiers to the Slayer helmet, didn't it? Like tier 1, tier 2. I think it went up to 3 or 4. Something. Wait, what?
70.
I thought the tier went up to 3 or 4. Like you could upgrade.
You change the armor level of the. When you change the tier, the armor level of the.
Oh, 7. Okay, yeah. I meant like there's like 3 or 4 tiers. Yeah, not 70 different tiers. I was like, damn.
That got messy. That got messy there.
Yeah, but. Social Slayer, does anyone do that?
No.
I mean, people did when it came out, but I don't know. It's like, it's just too. I don't know. I like just soloing everything. And
I really want the pets, like the Wyron pet, but I don't know. I haven't gotten to it.
They're cool little extra features though, if you want to do it, which is nice. So.
Yeah, I mean, people always wanted it.
I mean,
And
it's
now there
nice
is
to
that.
have there.
It's-
Like,
yeah, if people want to do it, then it's there. But
if E-Dates want to do it, like, go for it.
okay, this next update was probably my most favorite of the year. The Giant Mole update. I'm just kidding, by the way. But yeah, it did need an update though. Giant Mole, despite no one really ever doing it, it was like the graphics
I just
were
did
terrible.
it. I had to do it, but for my
Yeah.
100 giant moles.
Oh
for
yeah,
findable stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people did it for 100 Giant Moles, but I think the reality is a lot of people will go back to Giant Mole for the Boss Pets update as well.
Oh, yeah.
When does
Oh,
that come?
that's-
Oh, okay. Can you not say? Because I'm
5th
so
of
excited.
January.
Ooh.
There you go. Dan already
There we
knows.
go, okay.
I'm a J-mod. don't tell me.
Exposed. Yeah, mod Dardan.
No joke.
Confirmed. Get it trending, mod Dardan. Hashtag mod Dardan in the comments.
No, don't.
Oh yeah, holy moly, Giant Mole update. They updated the cave. Like I always say this, but like the graphics for RuneScape are, like I always love them. You know, HD. You know, everything on max settings. It does look really, really good. And yeah, Giant Mole needed it because when I don't know when it came out, but it's been in the game for a very, very long time. So same with the KBD when they updated that. It was nice to see that updated. But
When did it come out? I can't remember. I do remember.
I'm gonna
I
guess
remember going to it.
2004. I feel
Yeah,
2004 could be it,
2004,
around
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I remember going to it when it came out. I can't remember exactly what it was though. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, so yeah, that's January though. That's all the main updates. That's what we're going to be doing, is covering all the main updates. February. Okay, so this one's, I don't know. It's the Treasure Hunter. Okay, so obviously it replaced Squirrel Fortune. I don't know. What do you guys think of it? Like, there's 5 chests you can click on, even though it doesn't really matter which one you click on.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird like that. But Treasure Hunter, do you prefer it, or do you prefer the Squirrel Fortune if you had
It's
to choose?
pretty much
one?
the same thing, honestly. Like,
Same thing.
no
yeah.
real difference.
This is a slight rebrand, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, I mean, it looks.
Just a
better.
graphical rework, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Treasure Hunter.
I haven't
yeah.
really got anything to say about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, neither, to be honest.
Yeah, let's move on.
I don't
Let's
really
move away
care
from that.
much.
We don't want to talk about Treasure Hunter, do we?
I kind of loved Yelps, but yeah.
You loved Yelps. Did
Yeah.
you? I actually
Yeah,
I
he's
saved
an
him
awesome
on the quest
character.
though. Yeah, a lot of people
No,
killed
I
him.
killed
saved-
him, but
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
I
Love
wanted
it.
to get his spin tickets.
Yeah, I still got them anyway when I saved him. But okay, on the 19th of February. Okay, this one me and James will know a fair bit of is GameBlast. So it's a 24-hour live stream. And a double XP weekend. It was all for charity, like I think, because I think it was all raised up through what's it called, the Well of Goodwill. And Jagex invited a load of players to the studios, just to, as it says, 24-hour live stream. We just played RuneScape for 24 hours. He did like interviews, sort of like mini game shows, various players live streamed. It was really good fun. I enjoyed it, even though I was ill at the end of it. I don't know. I think it was my voice was like just fucked up or something. But it was really good fun. And I don't know if they're going to do it again. Me and Dardan were speaking about this earlier, but it'd be really cool if they do, because, you know, for whoever
They are.
goes,
Pretty sure they confirmed they are going to do another one.
it is good.
Almost 100%.
That's good for the charities, yeah.
say that.
So, James,
Yeah, it's
how
great.
do you
Great
think
for
of it?
charity.
Yeah,
Obviously, everything's good for charity. We've had the well open twice this year. I'm looking at November. It was open, obviously, again.
Yeah.
A lot of money raised for charity. I believe more pips did release the stats. I'm not sure where of how much actually was raised for charity this year. By the
150,000, right?
but more than that, I
Wow.
believe. I think it was over 200,000.
Well, in total, everything in total is
Yeah,
200,000.
but by the players, and then obviously by Jagex's contribution on top of that as well. It's a great effort, and always good to do stuff for charity. So
Yeah,
Yeah, 150 of the million. It's very good.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's great. So yeah, it'd be cool if they do it again, and like for everyone watching it, like they had loads of viewers. And
I watched the
stuff.
stream. It was so fun, to be honest. It was really funny.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, Revolution. This came out 24th of February, so quite a big update. I use Revolution a lot actually. When it first came out, I didn't, but now I do use it all the time, pretty much, apart from like going to like certain bosses. But do you guys use Revolution or full manual? Momentum?
barely.
No, who uses Momentum?
So this is the difference. Okay, so obviously prior to this kind of time, I hadn't been playing much. I was working a lot and wasn't really playing, and I think Revolution helps you get through the step into the evolution of combat much better. Like if it had been there from the beginning, I think it would have helped out a lot of players convert over to the new combat system. And I think it really is a nice stepping stone having it do some of the obviously the basic abilities for you.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think it's an absolutely fantastic update.
Yeah, it's good because it's like a lot of people. I mean, I say a lot of people. Well, I think actually it's like a lot of people do use Revolution. Like I think it's like more people use Revolution than they do full manual. So it kind of goes to show that it is a popular thing and people understand it. And I mean, to be fair, yeah, like you said, they should have really brought it out. Obviously, they didn't know at the time, but it would have been a good sort of like way for people to jump into EOC instead of just like straight up abilities. But yeah, Revolution was great. Dardan, do you use Revolution at all?
Barely. Only when I do DG.
You're using Momentum all the time, aren't you?
Momentum all the way, man.
Yeah.
Actual DPS, nah. I only use Revolution when I'm doing like AFKing stuff, like dungeoneering.
Yeah.
When I do my rocks for it, and yeah, basically AFK stuff. Slayer as well sometimes though. Slayer when I'm really tired, I just put on Revolution.
Yeah.
But it's really great for people. Like I think when Revolution got out, a lot of people liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I think Mod Pips shared some stats on that, and like 30 or 40% of the players use it. So that's really
there's a good chunk on Legacy. There's a
Yeah.
good chunk on Revolution. It's like a nice split between everything,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
The full manual,
And then
Revolution,
there's,
and
like,
Legacy.
-2% momentum.
And also, when
because
people
they all
don't know
use it.
what action bar or abilities to put on there, you can just right click.
Oh yeah, they made the
And
setup thing.
yeah, that's really good for people who don't know anything about AUC. You don't even need to know. Just put that on, put on Revolution on, and you can go kill stuff. So
Yeah.
I think Revolution was a really good update.
Yeah. It was
Made by
awesome.
Mod Cruzel, obviously. So
Mod Crystal, he is a legend. Okay, this is the last update I've got listed for February, and it is the RuneScape Companion web app. Specifically looking at the Grand Exchange checker, so I think this is when you could actually start buying and selling stuff from the Grand Exchange. I can't actually remember if this was the one where you could literally just check it. It does say checker there, or if it was the one where you could buy and sell stuff. I can't remember.
It did have some big It did have some big updates throughout the year.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was at that point in time or later on, but I mean, let's just talk about it anyway. So you could, on the Companion web app right now, you can buy and sell stuff from the Grand Exchange, which is quite weird for RuneScape because it's the first time they've actually sort of stepped out of the browser or the client to actual devices like your phone. So, and I mean, you can
I
speak
like
to your
it.
friends.
and it finally turned into an app as well. Like it used to be
Oh,
only
yeah.
a web page.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
It became an actual app eventually. Yeah, I like it because I tested it out. It was probably about a month ago now, and I started trying to merch from only my phone. Like I thought it'd just be a good idea to try and merch from only my phone.
That's when you
problems
accidentally
with it
add
are
like an
it's-
extra 0 to your like buy offer, and it's like fuck. Oh man, just give up.
Like for me, I find that it can be a little laggy at times, but I think it's a really cool addition if you actually think what you can do with it. Like some would just look at items in your bank, or you can buy stuff on the Grand Exchange and things without actually logging in at all.
I think they
It's
should
quite a
add like the
nifty feature.
treasure hunter to it. I think that'd be cool, so you can open up your, use your keys on your phone or whatever. I think that'd be cool to do.
You mean do your daily keys or?
Yeah, do your daily keys. Well, they'd probably add the whole treasure hunter thing on it, but yeah, just be sent to your bank. But I don't know. I think that'd be cool. I mean, if you get bored, it's like, oh, just do my treasure.
I still think the coolest thing ever would be the player imports edition to it.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody
But,
wants that. So
I mean, the reality, it's been said before, the reality is that I think it's beyond the scope of really what can be achieved in a reasonable amount of time. So
yeah, but that would be awesome. Like, there's a lot of things they could add to it, but yeah, it's a bit too difficult, really. Okay. Okay. So March, January, February, March. Let's make sure I got my months right. Okay. So this is actually Treasure Hunter again, but I wanted to include this one because it was quite a big update. Some people like it, a lot of people hate it, and it was the release of the Silverhawk boots. Dardan, didn't you make a video on it when it came out? You bought some feathers and stuff. I can't remember.
No, I don't think so. I don't really make videos about Treasure Hunter. I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay. Well, someone did, and it was like a lot of people were like angry, and I can understand why, because you could literally...
Jebrim.
Yeah, Jebrim. Actually, I think I was actually thinking of Alkin, not you, Dardan. But a lot of people were angry over the Silverhawk boots, and like it still is OP because you can literally just give it some feathers. I know they cost a lot of money, but they're still OP. You can just wear the boots and you're gaining agility XP. But I don't know. What do you guys think of Silverhawk boots? I mean, I'm happy with them now. I don't really care, to be honest, but it was quite a
I think they're nice as long as they are really expensive. Like, otherwise it's gonna make agility way too easy. Unless you're really rich, then fine. I mean, you can already do so much when you're rich, like buy keys and all. But I think if feathers are really expensive, then it's fine. But if they're really cheap, and then it makes agility too easy. But I think the way it is right now, it's fine. I think feathers are like 30k each. That's quite expensive.
That's ridiculous.
Making agility one of the most expensive variables, and so I think that's fine, to be honest.
30k.
well, this update did attract a statement from MMG at the time, didn't it? If you remember.
What statement? I forgot.
They made a statement.
I do actually. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember there was an update on that.
My personal opinion is that I think it was a step too far, but I guess by the statement there was like things were learnt from that.
Yeah.
what is
yeah, I
right,
remember
what's
now.
wrong,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
so-
remember the statement. Yeah,
And so,
they nerfed it later on though, but
What was it like
a
before
bit.
then? Before the nerf?
You could do it like every ultimate.
Oh, yeah.
And there were some stuff that they nerfed later, but it is a bit OP. But like I said, if it's like really expensive, not everybody's gonna do it. Then it's a fine, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I think they could nerf the XP per feather as well a bit more. But yeah, I'm almost 120 agility, so then they can nerf it when I get it 120.
Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, Fate of the Gods. I actually remember streaming this, and so were you, Dardan. Fate of the Gods. Was that?
Oh, yeah.
That was the one where it was like the massive new graphical area. I can't actually.
you go to
remember what it's
Foriskate, is it? You go to
Foriskate, that's
it.
Foriskate.
Frenescape.
Oh, Frenescape.
Ah,
Frenescape.
yeah. Well,
I think it's
that's,
Frenescape.
this was a huge art breakthrough for
Yeah.
RuneScape, really, wasn't it? Because it was a new area.
The environment
it
was
awesome.
really-
It really was. It was so fun. It's just a shame. Like, I don't know. It's just like it's nice when it does get released, but then after that release, no one ever goes there again. And it's just like it'd be cool if they could incorporate stuff so people go back there often, because it does look so nice. And I bet you there was like a lot of time and effort put into that, and now it's like no one goes there. But I mean, I don't know. They can always add stuff in the future, but it'd be cool to sort of see a return to it, because it was awesome the fact that for the first time ever, really, you're in an area where it was like dangerous. Like you actually had to be careful. It wasn't just like, you know, you choking in the desert or something. You know, you actually could die. I think I don't know if I actually died. I may have, but yeah, it was fun. It was really good fun. Like all the agility shortcuts and graphics were great, and yeah, I liked it. And
Oh, is this where we saw? Oh, is this where we saw the cutscene with Zaros as well?
yeah,
This was the Zero Squad, wasn't it?
yeah,
Wasn't it?
and the
This is the one with the absolutely awesome cutscene, though, isn't
the
it?
big
Where
Mar.
all his armor flies off.
Yeah. When we
Yeah.
saw Zeros for the first time ever, yeah.
yeah,
His armor kind of like flies onto him. It's really cool. And then you have the giant Mar, the elder god with the giant kind of
Yeah.
face
Oh yeah.
I didn't
face
see it
looking god.
originally. It's scary.
I don't like the look of her at all.
Really, I kind of do.
Yeah,
Ooh. Okay. April 7th. This was the bank updates. This was quite a big update. Quick presets and drag and drop.
Oh yeah. Oh
Quick
wow.
presets are awesome, aren't they? You know you can't. fit
Presets
everything
hash
without
one,
it.
man. They're so nice.
Yeah, they are.
I think that's one of those things which makes the game a bit easier, but makes it more convenient as well. It's quality of life.
Yeah, and
It's really nice to have.
and that's when they actually, they made the banks like a lot quicker as well, like a lot more responsive.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome, because they've always been so laggy, and with this update, you know, it was like so fast. It was too fast. You'd purposely make a mistake. But yeah, it was a good update. Quick presets for like herb lore, especially. It's so quick now. It really is. Like just use like one space bar and it's sorted. But
it saves so much time when you gear up for a new boss. It's so good. A lot of people love it. It's a really good update.
yeah, so James, what do you think of that? The quick presets.
Yeah, no, I'm all for quality of life updates, and I think the Ninja team have done a great job every year of those quality of life updates. This is another quality of life update that's just what it says, really. It's a quality update
Quick
that just
preset,
helps you out day to day, and I think it's a great thing to have if you consider it as not a big game update. I think it really stands as like it feels like an actual update to the game, even though it's not new content, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, you can't imagine RuneScape without it now. It's so helpful. I use it all the time, so yeah, that's cool. Okay, so the next update, this is got released 22nd of April. It's another quest. I wanted to include this one just because I wanted to talk about the actual island itself, and that's Ashdale. So Shadow over Ashdale. What do you guys think of the tutorial island compared to like the old tutorial island, like the old one? Like, do you like it? Do you still prefer the old one, or?
In my heart, nothing will beat the old tutorial, right?
Yeah.
I just liked it. It was very straightforward. You ran through. It told you about your friends list, your prayer book. You cook something, you fish something, you cook it, you chop a log, you light it. Like, you know, that kind of worked for me. But this new one, better graphics, updated, this, that, the other. It shows you the abilities straight off the bat, which they needed to incorporate.
Only one ability, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't only show you the one.
I think it's better off using Legacy, better DPS at that point.
Regardless, though, it takes you through that stuff. It needed to happen to take you through that stuff, and it's the new kind of system which they take new players through and into the game.
Yeah,
So.
it's definitely the best. It's definitely been the best tutorial island since the old one. Like I still like the old tutorial island. Like that has been my favorite. But there has been many tutorials where they've been really bad. Like the one in Burthorpe. There was one in Lumbridge. Like you go down downstairs into the cellar
There was the troll one. I have to say the troll one.
The troll was annoying.
That was like you literally click play and you're there in a fight already, and it's like, what am I doing? I have no idea.
one was really annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, this one, I don't know.
It's
I like
nice
Ashdale. Yeah, it is. Nice. It's really good, like graphical and.
I think the quest as well. You defeat a boss as well, which is pretty cool. Like I think
they
need more bosses at lower levels, like to get people more into bossing, like at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but here's
the end tier of
problem.
the game.
Here's the problem, right? If you make a boss at a lower level, like some new guy will try and go and kill it. And everyone else that's max will come and just kill it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why the boss scales with your level as well.
So like if you, like they could scale it maybe like a dungeoneering boss.
No, it skills. There is skills like that as well.
But like the point is, if you give it an enticing loot for a low level to go kill it over going to kill, let's say, an aberrant inspector, then some high level will be like, I can just farm this thing because I can two-hit it. That's the problem you face when you have a very like top heavy, like everyone's like. A lot of players are in that higher tier, so
yeah, that's why it scales down as well, or scales up at your level as well.
Yeah, could cap it out, but
yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a good tutorial island. It is pretty much just a newer version of the old tutorial island. It's just like it's still an island. It's not like somewhere already on the game. It's just looks nice and it's cool. So yeah, we'll move on from that. So this is now moving on into May. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was the RuneScape road trip.
Oh, stamp, please. Stamp.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the one with the rhinos as well, isn't it? I am thinking of the right one.
Oh,
the
yeah.
rhinos, the white rhinos and the black rhinos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. No.
OP.
No, rhinos were in, like, July, weren't they?
No, they came out in May. They lasted till July, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you had to, for the RuneScape road trip, you had to do a load of challenges, like one challenge a day, and you get.
I remember the road trip because I remember I would do the challenge or get a stamp. But, I mean,
please!
I
just hope they just never do the stamp thing ever again. Please, no. Okay, just that's it. Okay.
Okay, tell me why then. What are your qualms with the stamping? Because the stamping was improved, so it was no longer like a use on one per person. It was actually
but still,
stamp
it's like,
everybody.
You get a chat message saying, okay, Mod James is in World 50, Mod Simon's in World 51. Okay, and it's like, all right, and then you turn up in Lumbridge Crater, and there's like 1,000 people there, and you're lagging out. People got familiars. Everyone's like raging at each other, spamming, luring, all of that stuff. And it's just like, where's Mod James? What am I doing? It just. I wish, I prefer it when you just go to an NPC. You can do the challenge whenever you want. You don't have to, meet up with a J-mod or anything like that, because it's like, as much as it's cool to interact with the J-mods and probably push that for, players to interact with them, but it's just, there's more sort of, worse things that come from it than positives, and it's like, I don't know.
What are the positives that you like from it?
What the actual J-mod stamping?
I think just interaction with players, to be honest, players meeting J-mods. I think a lot of players.
I guess that's cool. I mean, if I see a J-mod, I still think they're really cool. But if you're a new player, you're like, oh my god, this person.
Oh my god, I golden stop.
I wasn't at the company at this point, but I was for the raffle, and so I did a lot of the stamping for giving out golden tickets.
Oh yeah.
Remember? And so I did a lot of the player interaction, and a lot of players seem to enjoy it. A lot of players seem to enjoy it. And you hear people like, oh, I don't want to have to go and meet up with a J-mod. But there are a lot of players that, when I'd stand there and give them out a ticket, that would want to ask questions, would want to chat and have a nice time, and they seem to enjoy it. So,
yeah, I think that I wouldn't mind it if there was more J-mods and it wasn't as laggy. That was sort of the main thing. It's just it's too laggy.
I think it was definitely improved with the raffle coming second time round.
Yeah, that was definitely better. I
did the 8 p.m. always doing 8 p.m. shifts just because I wanted to help out. And
yeah, I still yes, it would be cool if they can continue it. There is obviously they have improved. It's just just avoiding the lag and making sure everyone can go get their ticket or whatever, and without any problems of spam and all that. But just more.
The only other thing I'd think would be cool is if instead of getting a lamp or something, you got something like a clue, for example.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
Just a clue scroll.
Yeah, rather than not every time, but rather than just get an XP lamp, you got given maybe a hard clue or something like that. Something that more it's it was a reward, but you still had to go and interact with the game and do stuff.
I was thinking more of a cosmetic item.
I don't. I mean, it would be cool if you gave them a clue, but I mean, clues aren't that amazing, though, are they? Really? Clues. They could add something else. Maybe not a clue goal, but something similar, where it could give you like a cool reward. Like maybe to get the reward of what you're actually going for, they give you a clue, and everyone has like a different clue, and they've got to sort of do a different thing. It could be like chop a tree down, go fish a lobster, go kill General Grado. I know it's quite a big of a jump there, but it could be something like that. And then I don't know, they could just do it differently instead of just like, okay, let's go to a J mod and get a stamp, and that's it, done. Okay, so where are we looking at the thing?
Elder Divination.
Elder Divination. Okay. So this was the level 75 divination spot, I think it was, on that 75 or something like that. So it was a high level divination area. It was cool. I mean, I was there for like an hour and I got bored because I actually hate divination. It's a skill I just do hate, but
you were there for an hour. I think you had to be there really long for trim or Comcape. I don't know, one of those.
I think it was trim.
I had to camp there for quite
10,
some hours.
I forgot what they're called, but it's them black cores, the black energy core thing. Chronicles, whatever. Yeah, I can't actually remember what they're called, but yeah, it brought out a new familiar though, which was good for divination. It's good that they have actually like done a load of updates to divination because it was kind of very slow at the start. Was it the Muspa? Pet,
yeah.
Or not pet,
yeah,
familiar?
They're pretty good. They hold like a lot of energies in it, so it's pretty
yeah, I like that.
Or AFK divination.
Yeah, James, did you take part in that update, Elder Divination?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of divination and stuff.
No.
So.
Oh no, I hate divination. It was very difficult for me to actually get 99, but yeah, like I said, it is good that they have actually focused a load of updates on making that better because it is quite annoying. So.
Well, the best one is the Gothixian Cache, which I imagine will come up.
I can't say anything about that.
I'm looking at it on the list. It's not on there, so we might as well cover it now. But
yeah, okay.
another ninja update.
I've not actually done it.
I really like how the ninja team have not only provide patch notes every update, but they also add actual game updates as well. And Gothixian Cache is one that I've done a lot on my Iron Man, and it's pretty epic. So
a lot of people are doing it every day.
Is Gothixian Cache the one where you can turn into an automaton?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I've not done that. Because if you don't know already, I played old school for a certain amount of time. It was a certain it was 3 months or something like that. And this is an update which I just didn't do, so I actually have no idea what you have to do or anything. But
basically, you get 10 minutes. You go and like try and throw some energies into a well, and then you can also turn into a automaton every other minute and just disable the what are they called?
Automatons.
What do you come? I can't remember what exactly they're called now. There's like an enraged one, isn't there? And then there's the normal ones. I can't remember exact names, but you go and flip them over and get points, and then you get loads of XP, and you get some cool benefits in divination. It's pretty cool.
It's really
nice.
good.
It means as well. It's one of those things that you get like a chunk of XP, and then you get 20 minutes worth of benefits. So you train it for 20 minutes just because you feel obliged to use your benefit, and you can do that twice a day.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's worth twice a day. So then you're training for 40 minutes a day plus 2 chunks of XP, and if you do it day in day out, you gain your divination
really
goes up.
So it's
and
not a dead mini game.
It doesn't feel like
it's a D&D, but it's not dead at all. It's never gonna be dead.
No,
that's
it's
good.
Too good.
It's too good to die. That's what we want to see. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got to try it out when I get back to divination if I ever do.
It starts with war. Does it start with warbands? No, every 3 hours or something like that, right?
It is every 3 hours. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so you can't do it whenever you want. You've got to wait.
Yeah. It's on the hour GMT, so like midnight, then 3, 6, 9, and then midnight, then midday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's Gothixian Cache. So I didn't actually list it on the thing. I must have missed it anyway. But yeah, we just gone over that now. Okay, so June. I couldn't actually get too many updates for June. The only one I really got was the RuneScape Authenticator, and they removed Jag, didn't they? They got rid of Jag.
They wanted to remove.
Oh,
I think feedback was taken, and because of people's, I think people felt that like they might not have access to a smartphone or
I was surprised.
a computer, so they wanted to keep. Player feedback was we want to keep Jag as well, and so Jagex said.
I was surprised by the amount of people that said I don't have a smartphone and like I cannot use a Jag. I was so surprised that so many people don't have a smartphone.
I mean, I can understand that it's probably good to keep Jag because.
But you've got to remember, like a lot, like you can play this game from a young age, of which you might have a smartphone. I know people do at a very young age in these day and ages in this country, especially, but people play RuneScape all around the world, and they might not come from like as privileged of a place. So
yeah, that's true.
It's not that surprising, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely keep Jag for the people that don't, because obviously.
Although if you have
smartphone,
Authenticator enabled, you should disable Jag. Jag isn't really that secure anymore. It used to be.
yeah, and Authenticator is so much
The other thing
easier.
is, the thing I like about it is the players said they wanted to keep, made a concern. We'd like to keep Jag as well. You know, Jagex took that on board, and now we have both. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. So
Well, definitely get Authenticator first. That's way better than Jag.
yeah, if you can
Yeah.
get Authenticator, then get Authenticator.
it's so much easier as well.
It will also let you use Rara's companion app.
Because I remember when I got invited to Jagex, like I had to put in my Jag questions, and I was like, or Jag answers. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
I actually can't remember them. I panicked. I was like, what if I'm here? I think it was actually GameBlast or something. I was like, you know, what if I can't remember my answers? I just have to sit there and watch people play for 24 hours.
Well, you could ask a Gemma to disable it. That's what I had last time.
I suppose I am at Jagex, so it's like I am the legit person.
I removed Jag because for some reason with Jag, my home computer, every single time I wanted to log in, it asked me.
That usually happens when you use a proxy.
Every time. And I was,
Or you get a new IP. Like, I don't know if you have static or...
yeah, no, it should have been fine, right? Because I was using the same network as obviously Simon, who I live with, and Mod Wolf as well. They're like all good, and it's me. It's just like every time I reopen the client, it's
weird.
just like, Jack, like no.
No, not this.
So I'm all for the Authenticator. It's secure and it's cool.
Yeah.
So,
Only thing I don't really like is that you can still submit an email and say like, hey, I can access my phone key, disable Authenticator. Then you still like screwed, but I think that's why you get also a security tip. You get two-step on your email as well. Always get
yeah, it
two-step.
should always have two
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
I learned that.
hack-proof.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't used to have two-step on any of my emails, and one of them got hacked, and you're screwed then. So I had to.
It's so
redo them
easy
all.
to lose
Yeah.
your email now. Like, so many emails get hijacked, but with two-step,
Yeah,
it's so much
two-step is-
safer.
Yeah, definitely. If you're watching this right now and you're thinking to yourself,
Yeah.
I don't
Get
have
two-step now.
Honestly, it will save you. Do it before it's too late, pretty much. It's easy to do as well. So it won't take
Especially
long.
with Gmail. Use Gmail on two-step.
Yeah, I use Gmail and Outlook.
Don't use Yahoo. I
Yeah.
hear so much
Yeah.
bad stuff about Yahoo.
Okay.
I used to use Hotmail. I swear that didn't even.
Yeah,
have
Hotmail.
two-step.
Like, Hotmail
so
has
insecure.
two-step now. Like, it's decent. I still use Hotmail for like business stuff and whatnot, and I have two-step on that and it works. But yeah.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
yeah, Gmail. I like Gmail the most. Okay. So throughout May and June, I've got this in brackets. Jagex did release the Elf City design documents, so this is sort of just like sneak peeks
Oh,
into
I
what the
love
Elf City
I
looked
love
like.
reading those.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, what do you guys think about that? Because I thought it was really awesome to.
I thought it
sort
was
of-
really awesome how
look
they
into it.
released stuff this early, yeah, and like and then they take player feedback as well, which you
Yeah.
can see if you read through it now. So much has changed since the design documents, for the better and some for the worse. But yeah, I really liked how they did that.
I
Looks really
think
cool.
I personally think that the design like the Elf City as a whole is a project that was influenced by player power because you got to vote on it and you chose you wanted it. You got to get design documents and a brief before it came out. Feedback was implemented. Post-release feedback went into it again, and changes have been made since then as well. And I think the whole thing is a culmination of Jagex being really transparent about the update. Releasing it in many different forms with teasers on Twitter. They've done AMAs on the forums. They've done design documents. They've done teasers in live streams. I think altogether you got to see kind of like the whole thing come together and see that it is something the company wanted the players to be a part of, and I think they've done a great job of that.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I think for a major update of the year, I think that worked really well.
Yeah. And
I
there's quite a
think-
lot of design documents as well, wasn't there? It was like.
Coming back to just the design documents themselves, they were released in different parts. I can't remember how many parts. Was it 5?
Yeah,
I think
around
two for
5.
each clan or something. Oh no, I mean like 2 clans for each document, and then a final one. I don't know.
Yeah,
like 5
so,
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
4 or
like,
5, yeah.
Will you see that with every update? No, because it takes more time to put that together.
Yeah.
To be,
Yeah,
to be
it's like,
present-
imagine that for
Yeah.
like a treasure hunter update.
Like,
some
someone
design
has to-
documents.
there's always a design document for something, but someone has to put it in a presentable format for the
Yeah.
public, etc. And that does take up someone's time when they could be working on something else. So,
Yeah.
will you set for everything? No, but I think it's definitely something that has gone down a success for a bigger update, and you might get to see it again.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. That'd be cool because a lot of people liked it, and everyone loved reading it. There's quite a lot as well in the design documents. It wasn't just one page. It was like, it was like 10.
Yeah, when I was reading through some good updates, I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait until this comes out. This looks so awesome. But...
Yeah, really hyped everything up, and I love Elf City. We'll go into that a little bit later on when it actually came out. July was quite a big month, especially towards the end. But to start off the month, this was on the 1st, there was the pest control update. Now, all I can remember for this is the graphical update, because I didn't do it too much. Did you do it, Don?
Do you mean the graphical update to the portal?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The portals, no.
No, this was when they released Superior Void, I believe.
Okay.
And then, I believe they nerfed it, and then they buffed it.
Yeah. They nerfed it, didn't they? So it was like...
So yeah, it was like, I think Superior Void was pretty good on release. And then they nerfed it, then it became dead content again, and then they buffed it again. Then...
Oh, we had Retro Void as well as that as well.
Oh, really?
I don't remember, we had Retro Void.
I think they came out later, I'm not sure, but yeah. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
The...
I bought it, but yeah.
on this topic, this was an update to a mini game, and we missed off the heist earlier on, which is another mini game as well.
Oh yeah.
I think because I think if anything, we should talk about the mini games as a whole.
Okay.
For all the mini games for the year.
Well, what came out? The heist. What?
Heist came out.
As well as
Cabbage.
updates. Oh, Cabbage Space Punch. Yeah, I like that.
So two came out, and then there was a rework to Pest Control, and also a rework or even bigger rework to Barbarian Assault. I think that was all for mini games for the year.
I like the heist. I actually got to.
I haven't
that
been there
Jagex.
since release day anymore, but
yeah, it was one of the ones. It was really, really like popular, and like it did do well when it first came out, but no one does it now. I think. Well,
no, I think people do it for AFK Hunter XP. Yeah, they boost it.
Pest Control. Well, like I said, they changed the graphics and they added a few things. It wasn't like a massive. They kept the old Pest Control Island, which was really weird. Like I thought they updated that. Yeah. I was expecting them to completely redo it all, and it was like some really, it's exact.
I think they could have better laid off the update till they figured.
Yeah, they still got the really old looking boats and stuff. I was like, just copy and paste one from like Ports of Rim or something. Put it in there and you're sorted. But I don't know it. And yeah, I'm just trying to think. What was the other one? Barbarian Assault. I didn't try that one.
Oh, Barbarian Assault is actually quite good. The XP rates with a good team is really good. Like, it's not really dead content. Like, a lot of people still do it if you have a good team. The King is really epic as well. The boss fight with the King.
Oh, yeah.
The Penance King is really epic. And it has hard mode, so it's pretty good update.
Yeah, when Barbarian Assault got improved, that's when I started to get into old school. So from then on till like November, I didn't actually play on any of the updates.
I actually did like a lot of Barbarian Assault when the double points weekend was like a few weeks ago, and I managed to get like 10 mil bonus XP in agility within a few hours.
Damn.
10 mil mining as well, like so OP, but yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
And then the face punch bonanza, whatever.
Oh yeah, that was it. Face punch, but
I think it's pretty good.
Cabbage
like
face punch bonanza. Yeah.
It's really good for the Slayer VIP tickets.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I love them. Yeah, did that come out this month? It did, didn't it? Because of the Marimbo in versus Brassica Prime or something, didn't it? I think that was this year, or not this month, this year.
Might have been May, right? I think May. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I went through down the list of like 2014 updates. There's probably a couple I have missed out like that, but yeah, the Slayer VIP tickets are awesome. I love them. I use them all the time, so they're really cool. Okay, Lucky Clover Nexus. These have already been in the game before, but they made a return. I really like them actually. If you don't know what they are, you wear it and it's like you've got the chance of getting like some awesome loot, and the loot is actually pretty good. There's like the 3-leaf, 4-leaf, and 5-leaf, I think. No, 2-leaf, 3-leaf, 4-leaf. The 4-leaf being the lucky one, of course. And yeah, they're really cool actually. I got loads of them, and they actually eventually made an update where you could like combine all the charges, which was awesome. So you didn't have like 20 nexuses in your bank, you just have one. And you got XP, cash, Silverhawk feathers. Some people might say it's OP, but I don't know. It was actually really good.
I didn't get anything good at all.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow,
I don't really care much about it. I don't think that was a really big update, but
no. Well, I don't know. I liked it. It was, I don't know why. I did enjoy it. It was always like the excitement of like, you have got a good chance of getting something, or you have got a chance of getting something good, I should say. The chances with the 2-leaf was like 2.5% every charge. So yeah, it was quite low, but still. Okay. Legacy mode, 14th of July. Again, I got invited to Jagex to test this out, so I kind of had like a little sneak peek over what this was like. Quite a big update. It was one of the biggest updates of the year. I did use it towards the start. I did enjoy it, but then it kind of like, I kind of realised that using abilities is always going to be better. One thing is like you don't have to use as much ammo. Like in Legacy, you use so much, and it's just you don't want to use it because of that, and there's like other stuff as well. But overall, I did like it. I think for the people that did want to play the old way, people still play it now, and I don't anymore. But for the people that do, it's nice to have that sort of option because not everyone does combat, and people did like the old sort of way, the old interface as well. Especially me, I like the old interface. I wish they could sort of combine it, but I don't know. Dardan, you never used Legacy, did you? Or did you?
No, I actually made so many videos when Legacy was released because I found it quite fun to get like back into the old combat system, just for a while, just to test stuff. I like to test stuff, and like I made a comparison between like Slayer, like what's better, Legacy, Evolution Manual, and like Legacy actually came quite close. Sometimes even better when you use
yeah,
Darox.
it was really OP at the start, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's so
but
OP.
Darox, yeah, they nerfed it, by the way.
Yeah,
The
they
auto
nerfed
attacks,
it, no
yeah.
one-
The thing with Legacy is it just gives you that interface back.
Yeah, I love
And
the
for-
interface. Not
for
gonna
me-
lie, I love the
for
interface.
for me, that's like its biggest selling point.
Yeah.
If you were a returner to the game, if you were considering, I haven't played RuneScape in a few years, and you want to come back, I think Legacy is a great way to get you into it, and then maybe switch over to Revolution.
Yeah.
But like Legacy just offers that really clean interface.
That's what I love, the clean
that's-
interface.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
like
don't
the
I don't
interface.
mind the interface at all. Like I love my interface, but it's just I don't know, it's so compact.
It's
like-
simple, and you know it, don't you? Like
Yeah.
if you were to like show someone
It,
RuneScape 3
it's
now,
more. I think it is. It's not only how clean it is. It's also, like you said, it's the familiarity with it. And if you are coming back to the game, or you left, in 2012, the end of 2012, then I think it's honestly a great addition for you to come and play with again. So
They did say eventually they were gonna have the Legacy interface and an option to have the ability bar.
I
on.
actually read about it lately, like this week I actually read something about it, and they didn't really start on it because there wasn't enough question for it. So
I
not a lot
wanted
of
that.
people want it, or not. There wasn't a lot of.
I really
attention.
wanted it because I do like the old interface. It is something
Yeah,
I
like, I
and
think
it's
that would be really
I like
nice,
the
but-
abilities as well, so it'd be cool to have like I don't know.
There has to be enough support for that in order to actually like.
Yeah, or do you think
make
there's
it
maybe
worthwhile.
it's getting to the point where there's too many different?
I think a lot of
options?
people forgot about it.
Yeah, people forgot Legacy. Yeah, yeah. Do you think there's too many options, like too many different ways to play, like maybe too many? Like it's
Yeah,
nice to have an
yeah,
option
there
to
is,
play,
but, yeah.
if there's like Legacy, then you've got like full manual, Revolution, Momentum, and then there's like Legacy and the ability bar sort of mix, and it's like there's too many really, isn't there?
it is getting a little out of hand. But I think that Legacy definitely had a place and definitely served a purpose that was requested.
Yeah, how many people still play it? I think what Pip said as well, like 20.
Yeah, these
20%?
percentages have been released, and it's a good chunk of players. So
20%, I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Still quite a lot then.
Okay. So Dardan, you'll like this next update. Araxxor came out. on 28th
Oh,
of
sadly
July.
came out when I was on holiday.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you were on
I was
holiday.
on holiday
I
for
was-
4 weeks.
This was
long.
me. I was with James actually when this came out, and Kieran and Simon because I got invited to Jagex for this part, and it was really good. It was the first boss where I actually thoroughly enjoyed using the abilities on it because it was literally designed with the abilities. I never actually managed to kill it at Jagex, which was annoying, and the first time I attempted it when I got home, I managed to do it, which was even more annoying. And at the same time, pretty cool though. I mean, it was definitely a good boss, but yeah, it is a great boss, isn't it? Really, James, you had a go, didn't you, whilst you were there?
yeah, I loved it. I think it's great. And then we did a live stream with Chris because he's
No.
like the great thing about Chris is Chris Al. This is mod Chris Al. He's always well up for doing the live stream and stuff and showing it off and teasing it. And I think he did a great job with not only the boss but also that kind of community side with it as well. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy trying to kill it. I even live streamed some of it myself along with Simon.
Oh, I remember that.
In the
yeah.
days after it came out.
Yeah.
It was all good fun.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite a cool mechanic as well.
Good
So.
boss, yeah, good loot as well with the level 90
Yeah, it's
weapons.
definitely an awesome boss. There are a few things that I like to change, like except exactly the hill pieces. Right now, if you get one of the hill pieces, you don't really make a lot of money. A leg piece is more worth, like hypothetically.
Yeah.
But I think they need to make it more rare.
Yeah,
because-
I do like the way though that you can't sell a leg piece, and you can't trade it.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you like?
have to
I did
make-
like. that
That's why you
mechanic.
gotta camp there. You gotta get
it keeps
back
you.
there,
It keeps you killing it, and it keeps killing it on
Yeah.
different phases in different weeks as
Yeah.
well, and
Oh,
different
yeah, the
routes.
different paths,
Which
yeah.
I think is kind of nice. Like you have to invest a bit of time into actually going through it and making your your piece, and it gives you more incentive to actually make your own weapon as well, because by the time you've got the 3 leg pieces, there's a
You
good
might
chance
have
you will
gotten
have
health,
so the weapons are pretty damn cool as well, especially with the override kits that they got recently, so the dyes.
Yeah, I just think they should have made the leg pieces and the hilts a bit more rare, because the weapons might stay a bit high price, especially the hilts. Like, if you get a Fang now, the melee weapon part, you lose money, which is really bad.
It has been a long time since there's been something as rare as the Corporal Beast. Like, if you think back to when the Corporal Beast came out, so it came out, I know this is off topic and a different kind of game, but the Corp came out on old school this year, right? But everyone knew how to kill it. And although it'd been an awesome edition, everyone knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
When it came out originally, if you think back, when was that? I think it was like 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
I remember doing it for months in like my full of proselyte and like pineapple pizzas, and it's because everyone used to mass it like that. You'd have someone like Laura, and then people eventually got better at it, and then became like then Overloads and Turmoil came out shortly after, and then we got into the stage where you'd have like a nice 6-man team. But for when it came out, the drops were super rare. Like you didn't see a divine.
Yeah.
For months. You could do it for months and not see one. And I think it would be cool to have another boss where the drops are really quite rare. I think the problem we face is that you never have something where people don't figure out the mechanics.
I guess, like, what would be the next boss that comes out which drops something really rare? It has to be like the level
Well,
95.
Seismic Wand isn't really that rare, but it's still like a drop that like that makes you go.
The thing with that as well is that it's such a long kill time.
That's why, like, it's a 12-minute boss.
Yeah, and you compare it to Calfight King, which drops level 90 melee weapons. It's like you can get it down in like less than a minute. It's like ridiculous. Virago is like 15 minutes, so it's quite a big gulf there. But okay, August now. This is okay. We kind of spoke about this one. Barbarian Assault improvements. I didn't play.
Did anybody actually do it except me?
Yeah, I played through it. Played the King.
Is it?
What did you find of the King boss?
Wait, did you prefer the new one or the old one?
You mean the King or the Queen?
No, I mean like the whole Barbarian Assault minigame.
Well, the thing's similar. It's just a hard mode.
And quality of life updates as well to it, like making
for me, it just didn't feel like it was. I know there was. If you actually look into it, there's quite a lot of stuff there, but I've never been a fan. Like, the only reason I ever did Barbarian Assault was because you get your torso and fighter hat. Fighter hat for Corp, for example, and torso because it was, before banners, it's a really good option.
Yeah, torso, D legs for Slayer. That's what you.
But as soon as that stuff was worthless, and it was worthless when it became tiered at a low tier, with the combat changes. Like, for me, it was just like, well, you never have to ever go there ever again.
It became dead content for quite some time.
And because you only went there for the rewards, and for now, it still doesn't offer. The only rewards it now offers is like the bonus XP.
Yeah, which like there are like quite a lot of teams, but it's like small teams. It's not publicly like that active anymore. It's more like private teams.
The point I'm making is I never did it for fun, and
yeah, me neither. I didn't really find it that fun.
The improvements offer different rewards, but still didn't really make it. For me personally, it's my personal opinion, I don't really make it fun still. So I don't enjoy it. No, I haven't really played it other than once. So
yeah, it's very, very grindy, like most things in RuneScape.
That's the problem I find with the mini games on the whole, is that everyone says, "Oh, I see it every day on Reddit." Like, can you please make mini games more active? Make mini games more active. Make mini games more active. Why are mini games dead content? And the only way to make it active is to give it some epic rewards. And then you just give every minigame stupidly good rewards. And
it's really hard.
Then it's OP and everyone wants to nerf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of like with minigames. It's kind of, you can't win.
Like,
Giants can't
if
win.
you actually look at the content that came with Barbarian improvements, right? There was a big graphical rework in there. There was a new mode added. There was a new boss added. There's a lot of content in there. And the reality is of like, would you rather have that or would you rather have another quest?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
New quest.
And for my own opinion, as a player, I'd rather have a new quest. Every time. So
Yeah, me too.
it's the problem with
Because
Barbarian.
with mini games, you play it once.
But I mean, the thing is, like, players keep making the outcry of make mini games more active, and Jagex have given that a good shot this year. There's 2 new mini games, there's 2 mini game improvements, there's the grouping system, and I think all in all, the best way to make a mini game active is to. You said you did Void. What you said you did the other weekend, Dardan? Was it Barbarian Assault?
Yeah.
doing the other weekend because of the bonus on it.
Yeah.
But the reality is, if you want to make a minigame more active, if you just shine a light on a different, like a minigame every now and again, like, okay, this weekend we're gonna give like some extra benefits if you do pest control.
Yeah, I was
That's how that works.
Do you
the
know
best.
how busy pest control was as well? It was the
exactly
same weekend.
like that?
It was
that
so
works.
busy.
That's what they should do, because then people will be like, "Oh, that was actually quite fun when you did pest control last time. Do you want to
The
go
reality
again?"
is
And you get a couple of people go, and it's like
you don't do it often. So when you do come around to doing it, it's you haven't done it a long time, so it's a bit fun, and then everyone's doing it at the same time. And I think, like, I personally believe that's the way to go with making mini games more active.
Give them like weekly, just every now and
Not
then.
every week, just every now and again.
Yeah, just every
have
now and
some
then, just give them like double points at pest
It
control.
doesn't have to even be double. It can just be a greater spotlight on pest control than the other mini games.
They just need to just keep doing that, like keep promoting certain areas of the game so people will go to them. Because no one does them now. Like, something gets released like pest control update, people go there for the first couple of days and then that's it. It's dead right now probably. So yeah, if they did like whatever double points or just maybe improved it slightly, like reward wise, people will go there and it just looks good.
I think at some point they were even talking about either removing the minigames that are dead content or reworking them. I think it's better to just remove them instead of reworking.
Oh, right, yeah. But could you do
The
that?
thing with
a mini
the
game?
thing with rework, I don't think they should remove.
It'd be sad. It'd be like, no,
The-
trouble
the-
brewing.
The thing with reworking it again, it comes back to this point of if something's reworked, someone has to rework it, right? Okay, and if
What
someone's
changes?
reworking it, they're not working on something else that you might want, that's new, that's different, that's with the time or with the theme of what's happening in game right now, and so you have a reworked minigame instead of
A new
something
minigame.
else.
I'm just joking.
So
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. It's like,
that's the reality of
someone
it.
has to dedicate their time to it, and they could be doing something better, which
Yeah.
people actually want. I don't know, but okay, let's move on. This one's kind of a small update. I thought I just include it anyway. I don't know why. I just thought I would. It's the expert skill cape. So I kind of do know a little bit about this because I did actually do it. Is where you have to gain, like, you have to skill and you have to get some shards and you combine it. Like a certain set of skills goes into one cape and you got some cool cape. Did you guys do that? Did you get, well, Dardan,
Yeah, I
you
got
have.
them all.
Is it?
I didn't, but another ninja team update.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they look cool. Yeah, it was a comp requirement though, wasn't it? I think to do it or something. I actually don't know.
Oh, by the way, wow, where is the final boss and Reaper tab on this list? It didn't include it. Oh my god,
Another
it wasn't
ninja
on the
update.
wiki page.
that was a really good update as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, when
Obviously
did
the
that?
new jewelry with that.
Well, yeah, that's
This happened when I was on
it's
holiday,
I forgot,
July.
actually.
So yeah, July. Oh yeah, they also came out with the boss tracker, which is really cool. You can
Yeah, there was two parts to it, wasn't there? There was like batch 1 and batch 2.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, there was a couple of updates I did miss out there, but final boss. Did you get that, Dardan?
No, I'm still working on it.
Still
but-
working it. Oh my
Dude, I'm skilling right now,
This
so I'm not
guy.
really progressing.
god.
Hang on, I remember Dan, what you did a series where you're doing it all some mental way or something.
Yeah,
Or you
I'm
tried to
doing it
get-
all solo and get as many like of the high level bosses. That's why like I've got most kills in Rise of 6 and Araxxor and Rogo. Like the slow bosses, I've got more kills in than like small bosses that you can do quickly, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are you-
like
are
I'm
you
taking it
close?
slow, but yeah, I'm like only 85 kill and 2k kill count. But if I really like grind it out, I could get it within 2 weeks. But
Okay.
I'm taking it slow. I'm making good money out of it as well. So like I'm keeping a really nice loot tab, and that should be really good for the series as well. Selling it again. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, the what's it called? The Reaper update.
The Reaper. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good update by the Ninja team as well. And basically, you could like kill bosses
boss
as
slayer,
a
yeah.
daily Slayer
Cool,
assignment.
that's bad
And
that I missed that out. Yeah. Boss.
yeah, it was really good because it like makes you go do like different bosses every now and then, every day. And the reward shop is really good as well. You can buy new Hydrix gems and you can make the new amulets and whatnot. So it was a really good update by the Ninja team, a really good one. A lot of people loved it, and one of those updates that Ninjas just make it really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. I like the boss slayer. I got like a Araxxor for my first task. It's the one task I didn't want, so I skipped it. Got Zilliana. I mean, it's just like, I wouldn't have gone Zilliana. I wouldn't have done a boss that day, but because I got that task sort of thing, it's like, you know what, I will actually go do that, and it's fun. So it's just annoying that your Slayer helmet doesn't work with it though. That would be awesome if it did, but.
Yeah, and then moving to the expert skill capes, I think it's a small, nice thing for those who like or a skiller, for example. Like you can have finally your comp cape-ish version of a ScapeSkill.
Yeah.
And same goes for the combat. Like there's a combat cape. Like if you have all the 99s in a combat, I think it's a nice addition. Not really. I don't even see people wearing it lately, but it's a nice addition to have for those who don't have a comp cape.
Yeah. Okay. MMG steps down. This is the 11th of September, so not something in-game. Obviously, this is not an in-game update, but more out-game update. MMG's been the CEO for quite a while now, hasn't he? And it was quite a random sort of move. Like no one was really expecting it.
7 years.
It's 7 years, yeah. So I was like, wow, okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting it for one. I mean, most people weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it at all. Like,
it's just like out of the blue. I mean, RuneScape was doing fine. It's like he's moving down. I don't know what he's actually doing right now, but I mean, whatever he's doing, I wish him the best of luck. I mean, yeah, I think is it Mod Pips now? He's kind of taken over.
Yeah, I don't really want to say anything about everything as a whole, but the only thing I will say is that I think was misconceived by some members of the community is that Mod Pips was the man in charge of RuneScape.
Oh, yeah. He already was.
Modmark ran the MMG ran the company, and Mod Pips was in charge of RuneScape for the company. He still is, and so it's like its own thing. So he will continue running it, and so nothing will change.
Okay. So
yeah.
Don't worry, it's okay. Well, that happened in 11th September, and RuneScape is still working right now, so that's good. 15th of September is the Rune value improvements. Again, this is an update I've actually never been to. But I know it's something at the Wizard Tower, isn't it? Where you go give Pure Essence or something like that.
Yep.
And
no,
you get
Pure Essence.
Wax.
Viswax.
Wax, yeah. What do you do with that? 'Cause I actually don't
Viswax.
know.
I haven't done this one. Viswax is really cool. So I think it's an awesome.
It's
awesome.
really good, yeah.
Is it something you do actually do, or is it?
I do it every day.
I do it for
It
Iron
saves
Man.
money, man. It saves me money. So you can make like 400-500k doing this daily.
Really?
600.
How long does it take?
Takes like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
Oh my god, I've got to do that.
So basically,
What
it's
do you
a
do,
machine. It's a machine where you put your runes in it, and there's like 3 combinations. Like there's a slot 1, 2, and 3. The first slot is always the same rune for that day. Like it changes every day, the rotation. But there's like FCs, there's a forum post who like update it. So the first rune can be a fire rune. Then you put like 1k fire runes in it. Second one can be like earth rune, and the third one is random. And then you spin the machine and you get like from 1 to 100 Fizzwax. And you can use the Fizzwax for extending your daily challenge, making it double.
Oh, really?
For extending your aura, which is really good. With a lot of PVMers use it. And extend your divine location as well. Yeah.
Well, you can use like on my, because I do it on Iron Man, I just buy the elemental runes from a shop, and you can pretty much get guaranteed 75 Viswax every day with just using elemental runes, 1,000 of each elemental rune.
And then you extend it for your daily or for your divine location, which on Iron Man makes a big difference.
Yeah, so when you get like, I don't know, fished 100 lobsters, you just extend it to 200, fish the lobsters, and you get a big chunk of like extra chunk, double the XP.
You pretty much save a daily challenge each day, which is really good. So. Yeah, I don't know how good it was in terms of like rune sync. Like I actually want some stats on that. Like that would be nice to see, but it's definitely being used a lot every day. It's good money as well.
So
500k.
It is actually helping with the runes, and I know Pure Essence is still the same price though, which is a bit of a bummer. But I did see like air runes were like 40 GP or something, which is quite good.
I didn't look at the prices, but I think they went up since then, to be honest.
Well, so as well as that, runes were obviously removed from a lot of drop tables.
Drop tables.
Oh, yeah.
So like for example, Corp, you no longer get the runes anymore and things like that. So you should drop like 300, 500 of a rune, and you don't get that anymore. So extra.
I never picked up those anyways, but
okay.
But yeah, definitely a really good update. A lot of people still use it.
That's good. I gotta start using that now then, because I didn't know about that. Okay, so in my opinion, the biggest update of the year, and probably a lot of people's, is this is on the 22nd of September, Elf City. So this is half of the Elf City. I guess like both parts is like my biggest update, but yeah. Elf City released most anticipated update. Well, would you say it's the biggest anticipated update, most anticipated update ever?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, people have been waiting for that for years and
years, yeah.
years.
Yeah, it really was, and it was awesome. And then obviously the second batch. I guess we can just talk about the whole thing because it's like, we do want to.
Awesome.
The part 2 is great as well, and it's like you know, I like the fact that it's got like the Max Guild and the Grand Exchange there, and it's just like
It's
everything.
tiered toward high level players.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
just
nice because there's a lot of them. So
and all the portals to, like your bosses, like Dagon of Kings and
Oh,
stuff.
I use it every day. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't really like is some clans are really useless. Like the prayer one, nobody really does that. The construction one, there's barely any construction activity in there. I think that some clans could use a bit of rework to make it like at least more like useful.
but should everything be in there?
No, I mean no, just the skills that are like already mentioned in the clan, but like construction, like you don't do anything with construction there in the Ithel clan.
Yeah, construction.
I think they need to
anyways,
add
isn't
some
it?
sort of activity other than like you can make planks, which nobody really does a lot as well
Yeah.
in Elf City. But yeah, I think if they add some more activity for those skills that are completely useless, then it's perfect update.
And they've got things in there like Rush of Blood, which was quite.
Oh yeah, I find it quite a fun minigame. I got to wave 28.
Jesus,
So.
what? And there, what is it? 10 minutes you have to.
Yeah, 10
That's
minutes.
Crazy, yeah.
I really love the D&D. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and there's like loads of
A
other stuff as
lot of
well.
complaints over that one.
Oh yeah, it's too RNG. I cannot get it for my comp cape requirement. It's not RNG if you
I
know
got
how
it
to
on my
use
second
abilities.
try. Yeah.
Yeah, like look at how bad Sam is.
Yeah,
and he
let's
still
just
got it.
say
like,
that.
Like unbelievable.
No, on my first try I actually got to 19 because people started saying like, because I was using this, because actually this is another update we can cover. You know, the summoning update where you can use like your scrolls and Steel Titan and stuff like that.
yeah.
But I never knew about that. And on my first try I got to wave 19, and when I did it the second try, I gave my scrolls to my familiar. Every single attack I did, he did the special move, and I just, you know, went straight through and got it.
It's so easy. Like if you know how to use the summoning familiar and the abilities correctly, like you can always get past 20 easily.
So,
I even went there. I forgot my fire cape. I forgot this, and I still managed to get to wave 23. So. Yeah, I did like the forums though, how a lot of people were complaining for who are calmed, like this is too hard.
the thing is,
it
completion
requires
escape,
too
you
lot-
need to do everything. That's
Yeah, I
that's
mean, people
called
cannot
comp for a
complain about
reason.
that. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's some things I'm not looking forward to, like having to kill Araxxor again. But I know I'm gonna have to learn it and kill it because you know, completion
part of the
escape is
game.
to complete
it's
the
part
whole
of the
game.
game.
Yeah. It's like saying, yeah, like I've got the completion escape, but I've never killed Araxxor before. It's like, well, you know, you're missing out there. But
There's a lot of arguments all the time about this, and you know, I don't know.
you think you don't know?
Well, no, sorry, I mean, like, Jagex seem to take different standpoints depending on who you speak to, but
Yeah.
yeah.
it,
Yeah, they
I
say,
think
like,
I think there's some things that I don't think should be part of the completion escape. For example, the Castle Wars games.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
an excessive requirement, and
No,
I
that's
think
trim though.
Dardan's
it
like,
makes
no,
the-
keep it.
what I'm saying is it makes sense for trimmed, right? If you
Yeah.
really want to go the extra mile. For the actual completion escape, I still think you should complete the game, and that should include killing bosses. It should include doing all quests and accessing all areas and stuff.
Yeah.
And so when people say like, oh, you know, I completed it, but I shouldn't have to kill this boss, it's in my eyes, it's not completing it. You can't just make exceptions for this, that, and the other. It should have a set criteria.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, completion escape should be the majority of things in the game. Trim completion escape should be absolutely everything.
What
People
I
make
say
people make
is-
people make arguments either way, and there, you know, if you have to go into the high level forums and have a look at the arguments made either way, and both had valid points, but in my opinion, you should complete the game, and as long as it's not an excessive requirement, as in just spend. I think Livid Farm, for example, is a pretty excessive requirement, even though it unlocks spells, which is complete the game. It's a bit like a Castle Wars one of just do this
It's
over again
48 hours.
forever.
Yeah. Castle Wars
But,
one is just
like the point, like, the thing is, it unlocks spells, so it kind of should be in there for
Yeah.
me to complete the game. I think it should include those kind of things, such as killing bosses, because you know the bosses are part of the game.
yeah, no doubt there.
I think the reason they're going wrong now is LCD is they're making cosmetic requirements to normal comp, which is wrong. Like unlock a title. What does a title do? It does nothing. That's what I think they went.
But then
wrong
this
with
is
LCD.
this is the argument that can be said for Araxxor. I mean, you know, the Araxxor's not part of any quest. It's not part of. It's a very side boss of the game, as in like the spider lives in its cave.
Yeah, but
and
how can you
shouldn't
call
be- shouldn't be
yourself
part of
completionist
completing
if
the
you
game?
haven't even completed it once at least?
Yeah, that's what you can say. And
music
I
track.
guess
You have to.
yeah.
The only way to get the music track is to kill it. There we go.
No, well, yeah.
That
If
could be
you
one
make
they
it
could.
yeah, if you can make it like that, yeah.
I don't know. I just thought of that there, but Yeah, so all right, moving on. This is kind of still in the region of August and September. The character name cleanup. So they went throughout a load of accounts and got rid of some which they hadn't logged in a long time. I was going to go for some on my second account, but I actually never got around to doing it because, I don't know, I just like the name on my second account. But a lot of people liked it. I mean, it was needed because, well, a lot of names were cleared up, weren't there? Like,
Well, if you look at some of the names in game now, like a lot of them wouldn't. People wouldn't have those names.
Oh yeah, you just don't see a username now with numbers in it.
Every active player like came away with a lot of active players came away with that with some cool names.
Yeah,
I guess.
there's loads. Oh my god, it actually got to the point where it was annoying. Like you go on Reddit and it's like, oh, I got this name. It's like, oh my god, like every little post was like about the names.
It makes people happy, and they were on inactive accounts, so I think it was.
Yeah, there were definitely some which were like, wow, that's awesome. So
it's definitely a cool addition.
Okay.
Even though obviously some players had issues trying to search their name and get their name. But
oh yeah.
Regardless, I still think it went down quite well, and it's a pretty cool addition to the game.
Yeah, I wanted Sam, but I've actually got someone of my friends who's called Sam, so that kind of sucked. And I tried to go for Samuel, but I think it didn't actually free up, so that was a bit annoying. But yeah. Okay, October. This is the Halloween event. Again, another update I didn't do, so I have no idea what actually happened for this Halloween event. I'm guessing Dardan, you did it.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was basically it. Like, you wielded this like Ghostbusters outfit, and then you had to like kill ghosts, and it was really good XP. I did it each day on World 2 because everybody was doing it on World 2, and you could kill the high levels ghosts like really quickly, and it was really good agility XP because you could get like 3 or 4 XP lamps. And I know the event was kind of like boring, but at least it was not that content at all. A lot of people were doing it each day because of the reward.
What was the reward? Sorry, I
XP lamps,
XP.
outfit, Ghostbuster outfit, which like gives you a good XP for killing ghosts and such. It's really good for Iron Man.
It has tiers as well. It's like War Priest robes. It scales depending on your defense level.
So it's really good for Iron Man as well, because I think the highest one was 75 or something like that.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as War Priest, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, the event itself was kind of boring, but the rewards were pretty good actually.
All right, sweet. Okay. Well, I can't do that obviously now because it's closed.
Iron Man came out just before that as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, Iron Man. Oh my God, Sam, this list
wait,
is
I'm
so
sorry.
bad.
It wasn't on the wiki. I swear down.
What the hell?
Okay, I'll plus. Wait, when did Iron Man come out? September.
So just before the Halloween event.
Okay, well I'll put it at the bottom plus Iron Man. Okay, there is.
The reason I know that is because there's some of the reward lamps from the Halloween event were available to Iron Man and then very quickly made unavailable because it was so good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's my fault for not including that. That's a big update in it, Iron Man.
Iron Man was another awesome one, community focused, based on taking a concept that the community had made and then making it an actual game mode. It's a pretty sweet idea. And then the thing that a lot of the complaints I saw about it, there's 2 major complaints. One was Treasure Hunter.
Oh yeah.
It was removed at the request of the players. I think that's a really cool thing to note that. Again, feedback was actually taken on board and it was removed.
It would have been.
And if you consider it, that people would have made an Iron Man for the new high scores and spent a lot of money on Treasure Hunter.
Yep.
And so Jagex, took on board the fact that even though they stood to gain from that, they still took it out and kept like what people consider the integrity of Iron Man, which I think is really nice. And on top of that, it was actually developed predominantly by 2 JMods, Mod Easty and Mod Ryan, and they did it in their spare time.
Wow. Good job, yeah.
So when people were saying like, oh no, why do we get this when, I'd much rather have a different update, this doesn't affect me. They did it in their spare time.
That's really good.
So that's crazy because there's quite a lot of code you have to like write down for it.
Like, big props to them for doing that as well. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I haven't started an Iron Man yet, but I really want to. Like it looks really fun to just do everything all over again, but in a different style. Like I really want to do it. Like get my Noxious staff.
I would want to stream it, and I feel like it's a little bit too late now.
I did, and I died.
Oh yeah,
I saw the tweet. Yeah.
What was it like? Was it Green Dragon or something you died to?
Yeah.
Or Black Dragon? I don't know, but yeah, that
Green Dragon I died to. It was pretty depressing.
Oh.
I only had 800 total though. I'd only been 1 week.
Yeah, and is Simon still doing it as well? Is he still doing Iron Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is his total?
Simon's total about 1.7k, I think.
Oh wow, not bad.
And then Kieran, I think Kieran's over 2k total already.
Wow.
He's like ranked 27th.
We actually just looked up the #1 Iron Man right now, and he's almost 2.4k. That's
Well,
crazy.
that's hard.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
even
all three of
hardcore
us-
as well.
Yeah, all three of us did hardcore. I think hardcore adds a whole new element of fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it hardcore because I know I'm gonna get DDoS at some point. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what I can do as well for myself, just keep a track of how many times you die yourself. You know.
See, in my eyes, there's no point not making a hardcore. Like, can you not get to 1k total? Like, all you have to do is get to 600. I can't even remember now. I think it's 500 total, and then you just need to get 100k, and you can buy an item that means as soon as you die, you just become an Iron Man. So there's absolutely no reason not to make a hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make
Unless
it
you get
through and-
DDoS like at the beginning and then like.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard to die.
Island,
Like,
DDoS.
No, because it's a safe death, Ashdale. So
Okay, you step off the boat and die to a cow. But yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, I can't believe I missed that one. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
big
really
one,
good
so-
update. A lot of people liked it. Like, if you didn't like it, then don't play it. Like, easy.
it was an extra for the players because, like I said, developed in spare time, and I think it was a really good success. Really big
Yeah,
success.
it was really
cool.
popular on Twitch TV, and it just made it even more popular, making it an official mode because people, I mean, even some people had never heard of it before, and when it came out, they were like, "Wow, sweet, I'll give that a try." And I did
I've got a
miss
lot
this
of
one.
friends
sorry.
as well, like who came back to RuneScape just to do Iron Man. They said, "I'm loving this Iron Man." Like even on RuneScape 3, they say,
Yeah.
"I love it."
Yeah,
I guess another thing we should do is just mention that there were some updates made. There were some cool things that went out with it, where the players would have the achievements for when they first achieve something,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
which I think was quite cool. And then
The death messages.
also the updates that came slightly later, again made by Easty and then tested by Mod Ryan, were the saying what killed you.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
So it'd say like you've died again fighting this creature. So if you've got on the high scores right now, you can go and have a look.
Yeah,
And
we looked at
you can
them
hover
earlier.
over. You can hover over the date that they died and what
That's
they died
really
to.
cool. Yeah, I like
So, I
that.
mean, a little cool little improvement.
Somebody died the other day by the desert heat, and some other guy died by unknown power. That was really weird.
What? Oh my god, that must suck. Unknown
Yeah,
power.
died by desert. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, oh my god,
The
yeah.
heat of the desert.
He must be an AFK or something. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but. All right, then. So for November, really well. Again, not an in-game sort of update. It is RuneFest 2014. Dardan, you went, and James, you did as well, didn't you?
Well, I worked.
Yeah, he had to.
You had to go. Yeah, James, you had to go, didn't you? So.
I organised a few parts of it and chunks of it, and then I was on the main live stream as well as the
such an
secondary one. And
By the way, James, do you know what happened to the quiz?
no, I uploaded all the stuff to YouTube afterwards, and the only stuff uploaded was things shown on the live stream, and the
Yeah.
quiz was not shown on the live stream. So it was like a live. You were on the quiz, weren't you?
Yeah, that's why. Like,
Yeah,
I wanted
so,
to see it.
like all those people in the audience, they're the only people to ever witness your
Wow.
epic quizness.
No, it's good because I made a fool of myself, so it's pretty good.
So
No, that wasn't uploaded to YouTube. All of the big kind of speeches and topics were, and all of the Meet the Maker sessions bar the Ninja one went up as well. So
yeah, RuneFest again, like always, massive success. It's probably happening next year, hopefully. I'll probably try and
Bomb.
attend.
Definitely.
well, God, I don't know. I don't know.
I think definitely, but
Well, yeah, they always seem to like go out their way to get it all sorted.
Well,
we
so
can just
what
say-
have we had? There's been 2010, 11, 13, and 14. So
Yeah.
missed out 2012. So
That was the really.
I mean-
everyone's like, "Is it happening? Is it not?" And
if you
then it's
actually
like, nope.
if you follow that pattern, there won't be one next year. But who knows?
Oh,
Like I said,
God.
I
oh
have
no, I think 2012.
No idea.
There was no in 2012, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
There's no 2000.
because with the EOC.
Oh,
it was-
yeah, of
they,
course,
Like
yeah.
didn't like it. Like, please don't kill us. No.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Okay,
But
that was,
RuneFest was quite fun. I don't know. I think I liked last year more because it was my first time ever. Like when you do something for the first time ever, it's always better. But
yeah.
I
Definitely
guess I had
this
the
year
same
was-
feeling. This was my third RuneFest. My first one was 2011.
which one was the best so far?
I really enjoyed 2011, but the main reason being is that it was over 2 days.
Oh,
The
yeah.
last two have only been a one-day event, and I kind of liked the over 2 day kind of event. There was more time to just relax, chill. Everything wasn't-
Exactly. Yeah.
You didn't have to try and cram as much in such a short
Yeah.
space of time.
I managed to do nothing at RuneFest basically. Like one of the events, like only went to like 3 Meet the Makers, and like I didn't really do a lot of different stuff. Which
It
is
gives you
annoying.
because it gives you Friday night and Saturday night to chill out with your friends as well, like that you get to meet. So, nevertheless, I think the one this year was
11
was a great success.
1,100 people came.
Yeah, the turnout
Wow.
was
Record? Yeah.
the turnout was a new record.
Yeah.
People were able to buy tickets with bonds. People even
Oh,
got
yeah,
cars.
Yeah, hotel, plane. I went to the 2013 one, and that was awesome as well. I mean, I didn't go to 2014 because I was busy at the time, but I would definitely try and get to.
It's definitely awesome. I
2015.
recommend going. Like if you have
Oh,
like
yeah.
a group of people, clan. I went with my clan with 20 people. It was awesome. I had a really
I
great
just
time.
brought my clan of like 500 people. You know, we just chill. Yeah. No, RuneFest is great for everyone. It's really good fun. Okay. That was only it for November, so that was kind of the main sort of thing. So December we've got the Snowverload and Dominion Tower Rumble mode. I haven't done the Dominion Tower Rumble mode because it's just, I don't know, I don't really like it anymore. But
I did it, but I don't know.
Is it? No, not very good. But Snowverload was a massive snowman, wasn't it? We had to lure it, which was annoying, but okay.
Another creation of Montcrusel.
It was annoying to lure because there's always them people that try and like mess it up. But I mean,
Can you actually use provoke in order to lure it? I don't know.
that's what I was using. I don't know. And
It's a bit different for Christmas. Like there was quite a lot of things that went out. So
yeah. Well, yeah, snowboarding. That's the next update on the list.
there was snowboarding. There was Christmas chaos. There was the Snowverload.
The Christmas raffle.
The raffle.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Yep.
I didn't get anything good.
I mean,
but
neither.
Like Kieran, my friend Kieran on his Iron Man hands in one present and picked himself up a wreath.
Oh, really? How
Yeah,
much
like
did they? Because Iron Man, you can't. Wow.
Or
You
no,
can.
he
You
did.
can
What he
drop-
did was he just
drop
dropped.
it.
He dropped it, picked it up on his
Oh.
mate, and sold it for 850
Oh
mil.
my
Then bought.
Wow, I never knew he got that. Oh my god.
Then he just bought his Iron Man bonds and then bought himself Premier Club,
Wow.
so-
lucky.
which was another update in December. The Premier Club.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I bought it with PayPal and got the awesome stuff.
I haven't got it yet. I mean, my membership runs out in February, and
Should
I have
get
no
it.
plans on actually renewing my. I'm just kidding. I will get it at some point. I don't know. I want to get the Premier Club, but I can't right now, really. So I'm gonna. Well, I don't really care if I don't get it, to be honest, because it's like it doesn't really appeal to me as much anymore. But I mean, whatever. I just have membership. But
Dude, you get 200k loyalty points, man.
it's loyalty points, though, isn't it?
It's mainly it mainly is worth it for those.
Like, I know
Extras,
I'm gonna
yeah.
play for another year, like so.
I know
it's
I
definitely-
will, but I try and get.
The thing
some
is,
sort
if you gotta play for another year, buy the loyalty thing because it is worth it.
yeah.
You get a load of benefits in there and stuff, but
Yeah, I can't. I need to buy it now. you persuaded me enough. I need to get it. But okay, so the last thing actually second to last thing on the list is the Dardan, you'll know about this. The task set for how do you say
yeah.
it? Tyran.
Tyran.
I don't know.
Tyran.
Just say elf.
I don't know.
Elf.
Elf.
Prifton, that sort of thing. Yeah, you've done it. What was it like? Was it easy, difficult?
Oh my god, the easy ones were actually the hardest ones. Oh my god, I had to go back through the underground pass. It took me an hour to complete one task you could do in 2 minutes. Like after I realized how to do it quickly.
Wow. Dardan being.
But-
No, just kidding.
Yeah, the elite ones were really quick to do as well. But overall, it's pretty good. Like, it was a nice addition. I only don't like how the quiver works. There's a
Oh,
quiver
yeah.
which goes into your ammo slot, it replaces your arrows, and if you're ranging, you cannot use arrows. So I hope they look into that. Currently, it's really good when you are using magic or melee.
I know that was down as a feedback point, but yeah. we
I
do
don't
have
know
that
how they cannot get it working because they already have a wicked pouch which does that exactly the same thing, and
Well,
a
there's
bolt
a bolt.
pouch.
There's a bolt.
There's a
pouch,
bolt
isn't
pouch which does pretty much what a quiver should do. But
Yeah.
I really hope they can fix that because it is really good when you use mage. Like you get the +4 prey with the elite
Yep.
quiver and pretty nice rewards. It's a pretty good addition.
Yeah, I still need to start it. I need to get that done at some point.
Oh,
'Cause you
yeah.
need it for comp.
It's not really that bad.
Yeah. Okay, the final thing on the list is the winter weekends, which we kind of did speak about something similar, like sort of putting the spotlight on certain things, and they kind of did that with the winter
I
weekends.
love them. I loved each.
Yeah, it
week.
was a Slayer and the Bossing one recently, wasn't it? That was.
Oh yeah, I made 300 mil.
Congratulations!
No
Yeah,
problem.
it was great. I got my 1,000th task completed in a row, so I was really happy about that. And I mean, yeah, the winter
Am I
weekends
right?
are great.
Iron Men are immune from this, aren't they? 'Cause
Yep.
I've been
Yeah,
super busy.
I can imagine
I just
so. Yeah.
hoping they were immune. If you have an Iron Man account, then there was a separate poll opened just for Iron Man accounts of whether they should or should not receive all of these bonuses, such as bonus XP weekends, all this kind of stuff. And I think that's probably the closest vote we've ever had.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, did you not see how close it
No,
was?
I didn't.
It was like 49.9% to 50.1.
What, to have bonus XP allowed on
It was like 50.1 in favor of like never having any bonus XP, and I was just like, yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
I just so bad.
I
Wow.
didn't expect that. I thought a lot of people were like against
No,
it.
it
What,
was
and that was a
so-
poll where you needed like the most votes. It wasn't like a 75%.
I'm gonna try and Google it now. So was it the Iron Man
Oh,
poll?
imagine that.
RuneScape?
Yeah, that could have gone either way so easily.
It was
People
so
could have
close.
made accounts and like changed the vote themselves, but I mean, to be honest, I don't have an Iron Man, but I'm kind of glad they don't have bonus XP because
Yeah, I think
that'd
Iron Man
just be a
should
step,
stay
like,
Iron
in the
Man
wrong
the way.
direction, yeah. So I don't know. I think Iron Man should stay as they are and don't
I
get.
can't
too many
find it because
updates
it's
like that.
old. Because when you type in poll, everything's just old school because they had Iron Man as well.
Yeah, I like the old school polls as well because that's really cool. But
Yeah, the Winter Weekend's definitely a good one. Like,
So just quickly an update you forgot in November.
oh dear, we go.
Treasure trails.
Treasure. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, the shadow. Yeah, all of that stuff. So there's the dies as well, isn't it? Shadow die, Barrows die, and Third Age die.
yeah.
And
What do you think
general
that-
treasure
that's
trail
just-
updates, which are it was needed, and they have buffed the rewards, which is good because they were pretty bad. I just had that at the bottom. So clue update. I love clues. You know, I still did them loads even before the update, and I still do. So you know, I don't know. It's a nice update, and they've changed the interface for a couple of things. So yeah, happy with that. Shadow die is very expensive though, and can you only use it on one item? Is that right? Yeah. So shadow die, however much it costs, you use it on like one item. You have to buy another one. Is that
Yep,
how it works?
yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. You just
Wow.
use it.
I want to
And
get
you
all my
can't trade
armor.
it. You can't ever trade it
Yeah.
again, can you?
Yep.
So if you
Yeah.
put on a seismic one, you can't trade.
It's
that
a good
one.
item sink if you think about it.
Can you
but-
clean it? Can you like clean
No.
off the die with like
No,
that?
the
cloth
only way to
thing?
lose it, just like die and then the other player gets GP. But
I thought you could. I swear I remember speaking about this, and I thought you could remove it, that you don't get the die back. That's it. You just wipe it
no,
off.
I'm pretty sure when you use it, you never
Because
get
like
an
I
item
kind of
back.
I do want the shadow die, but I don't because I want to be able to eventually sell my seismic one because I
So
know
pretty much like people who use Shadow Die on Seismics pretty much like just used one bill. Like one bill has just gone to.
they're the rich kids.
Yeah.
I've got.
I
20 mil
wanna
cash.
I wanna dye my armors, like all my tier 9 armors someday Shadow, but it's gonna be so expensive and
Oh yeah, it says here that die cannot be removed by any means. Oh.
Wow.
yeah.
So how much GP do you get from it though? Like if you kill someone with, is it a lot? I'm guessing.
5k something like that.
5k. It's
Yeah,
like,
if you kill somebody with a one bill
every
item,
little helps.
yeah.
Wow. So, well, that's everything. We've been talking for an hour and a half now.
It's probably not everything because you forgot a
Yeah,
lot.
let's just bully me. Yeah,
Like
I forgot
summoning
a couple.
improvements. That was a
Well,
good
no,
one
I
as
did
well.
kind of speak about that. So about the Rush of Blood. I mean, yeah, I kind of quickly went through it and took out all the main ones. But yeah, there's a couple of random ones I missed. But I just want to say thank you, Dardan. Thank you, James, for coming on and talking. Hopefully, the recording has actually got your voice on it, because if it hasn't, then that is gonna suck. But it's been really good discussing the updates with you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as well. Alright then guys, well thank you for coming on. Thank you everyone for listening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Feel free to put in any comments, you know, tell me what your favourite update's been. Actually, we haven't said that. What's your guys' favourite update?
Oh,
Before we
yeah.
go? Mine's Elf City, Dardan.
Araxxor, Elf City, one of those. I
Okay.
cannot.
Go on,
say.
choose one.
Well, it has to be Iron Man.
Iron Man, okay. Go on, Dardan. Araxxor or Elf City if you could only have one.
Elf City.
Elf City, okay. Yeah, guys, leave in the
I'm
comments as well your
AFKing right now
favourite.
in Elf City, so that's one.
Okay, alright, thank you for watching guys, and we will see you, or I will see you in the next video of whatever that's going to be. So peace out, and keep scaping. See you later, bye bye.